The biggest thing which I have seen and I have been a result of is realizing who you can become and what you can do. To be more specific, you're stuck at a certain point, you're stuck understanding why you can't progress, why nothing is progressing around you, why you desire this life so badly, though you're putting in the hours, you're putting in whatever you need to do, but you're still stuck in realizing this isn't really where I want to be. This isn't really what's happening. And you really can't break through that next level because you don't understand what the problem is, although you're putting in the work. And that is realizing who you are, realizing who you need to be. You've heard the starts with affirmations, speak to yourself every single day, say this, write down your goals every single day, do that. Write down all of your dreams, track everything, eat healthy, read your books, watch a documentary, don't do this, don't do that. But the thing is, you've tried a bunch of these things and you're still stuck. Who am I? I'm Leon. I've helped generate over 500,000 in results in info. And now, why have I said that? And why am I letting you know who I am before I get into the video and tell you how to solve this problem? Because credibility isn't a big thing, but it made me realize and generate these results when I realized I'm that person that can do that. And that's what you're missing. You're writing down all of these things, but you're not really telling yourself, I'm this person. When you wake up in the morning, yeah, you do the work, but let's be honest, if I gave you that Ferrari, that Lamborghini, that penthouse in Miami, that beach house in the south of France, are you still going to be really happy? Yes, but the difference is if I put you right now in that position with the way you're living, you're probably not going to be more fulfilled. Forget the monetary, the exact same that's in your bank account, however much it is, but giving you this really high end, desired life that you really, really want to achieve. That's the thing that's going to differentiate you because you can't achieve that. Only because you're not turning into that person that will live that life. You need to realize if I'm going to walk into a room in the future when I'm successful and I'm doing really well, I'm going to hold myself tall. I'm going to hold myself tall when I walk into the room. I'm going to dress nice. I'm going to be simple. I'm going to talk soft and I'm going to spread some value every time I speak. And if that's how you imagine yourself, you need to realize I'm holding myself in that same way too. If you're not going to hold yourself in that same way, then you're going to realize, wait a minute, I'm going to be stuck. That's the biggest thing. I've had clients that have implemented this on the first part. Every time I work with my clients, the first and most important thing is understanding the mindset, understanding what it takes, understanding views we need to reshape, getting rid of those beliefs that will keep us stuck. And I had one of my clients, three videos in, three videos in, and I try and make these videos. I don't like the boring stuff. I like to get straight to the point, give you all the good stuff. And when we did that, by the third video, she was already telling me I'm re-signing people for a higher price point. People are coming back to me. My videos are going a lot better. And that was purely because she realized if she wants to become this higher version of herself, if I wanted to become this higher version of myself, if you want to become this higher version of yourself, you need to start acting in that manner. You need to start acting in that way. And you're going to be stuck. Yes, it's hard to understand, it's hard to adapt, but if you really desire the the uttermost and the best things in life, then you need to realize you need to change into that person that's going to receive that. Wake up every morning and pray. Wake up every morning and read. If that's what you're going to be doing in your penthouse, in your beach house, wherever you are in the world, but all of a sudden you're waking up spending 2 hours scrolling on TikTok and then wondering, oh, where's everything gone wrong? That's exactly the solution. And the thing is, you need to realize these people are the same as everyone else. The person that's doing millions or even billions a month, they're no different to you. They're skin and bone. And that's the thing you fail to realize. When it comes down to the mind and realizing, they just realized, I need to be this person. I want to be this person, so I will start acting like that person. Jordan Belfort, he realized who he wanted to be, so he started acting in that manner. And you're stuck right here wondering, why is everything going wrong? But you're not acting like that person yet. So instead of starting to say, oh, I am really rich and really successful, etc., start acting like that person who's really rich and successful. Start picking up those habits. Start waking up at those times. If you know you can be a millionaire, a billionaire in the future, are you still going to be staying up till 5 a.m. every single morning working? Not necessarily, but you need to get into the habits of that person. When you start implementing those habits, everything starts to get aligned. You've heard it with the energy, with law of attraction, all of these things will start to align. And that is where you're going to see the biggest progression in your business. You want your leads to increase, you want your growth to increase, you want your videos to get more views, you want more leads to come to you, you want to convert higher, you want all of these things to change for your business. You need to realize you need to start acting like that person that will be successful. You need to start acting like that person that you want to be. When you start acting like that person you want to be, that is where you'll see the real change and the biggest progression. So if you're still here and you've gotten this far, I hope you take these steps. If you take all of these steps, come back in a week and subscribe. Actually, no, a week's too short. Come back in a month and subscribe and drop a comment on how you found it. But the second you realize what you can do and you implement it, I'm not saying a week because, don't chase that quick rush of success, build into it, let it compound. And that's how you'll see the biggest thing. So, to finish off, don't forget to check the links below, drop a follow on my Instagram, and drop a message if you want certain help to help fix that mindset and realize what you need to do to become who you want to become.